But you feel that the next 4 years, no, we will need problem. We bet to make the diamond, you will pay me, I will bet to mania. Now, ordinary person now, what maybe Kroma Chavi, and I say Poviagino. What no obey? What no, won't you know? It would say, would ye, won't go. No, it's unfortunate, say, now Alancha Mantini Chrome. No, to one. Now, to demonstrate, say, what no your mind, Bapano. One on a great transformational plan. Myanmar was she go over 100 policy prescriptions. No, yeah, we are about to congratulate President Mahama and we presented a copy of the GTP. And the president said, "Look, we nankana me pese me the ma or mine so. We na Ghana for the 2 million sha. Je the hwem the ufi say ebitima ball mine no fire juma." And no nieka say, "What your mind, Papa?" Alan made a statement. He said, he doesn't need to be a president before he can make a change in this country. Eti, the one itimuno, wano what the beboa or mine. Here's offer a year. Let's take a currency stabilization. What share the policy prescriptions are or the buyer how to make sure say your dollar CD in Tokano every channel. Was stating declare. Kati, a heifer. And now we be in this word. Apart from Yahani Nigeria, no money at the day. Abu go who be jina kwa who say, Mrs. $1. Heifer. But the first thing they say, I buy bet me in the form. We are flashing out the black market straight away. Ambassador, ye can ananka Ghana for kra the yes black market ya nke vega se Ghana for pace ka kra gombo to manami bwa. Ahogongwa. Na hogo no bisa se wo koni kromu a. Wo tibi gina kwan ho yes ade nana. Ani ye jai ana omo ha ya adwene. Eti wo fresh omo out a. Now, what about Forest Bureau? Forest Bureau no, what make sure say emrana edi esi ho no, obu be di super pepe. Ya nyaba say ya, I can tell you. Look, don't let me ba. I am of so sick ya, omu reasoning e ka ga ho. Eye den na ni na sa koko di black market. Eye den. Because obi ti office wo. Ono so dey the business. Sika na eso omu chicha di ko banks no. Ha? Nebia what the just 1/3 pe eco banks. No 2 days no afra abochi shiame
zo nanga
what the amano ko na fa kokko yaduma enti omuti wa o si o to ni sei ye di sei wo mo na omo si omo na ehwe monetary policy wo mo ye den no no omo angasa se ma abochi fo no ma no nkosoro ba de je sei because eno ehonum anu wonya di sika e de agu no bo enti the sense of patriotism no ayira say ya mfa ma back they are just strict on certain things. Look, just say you be market time, sir. Etimedia, me I know me who kwabi pianimo, me yams money and pedifo, kuku damfo a ba ye can say your economy and then finance or more biwum just o makwakwishia hono. I am hoping say wo mu bewie no report no mo de beba no ebetima man new direction ama yetimi akoyenim because ohwa nyom bekenka ya look onim I chance on something na many specific of the ministry contractor MPP my last minute 9 billion one particular ministry 9 billion out of this 9 billion 3 billion was awarded without certificate of commencement. Company no de kwakwaji e no kra no. Wo mun register ye. Yetima mano.
So can someone register Friday? It doesn't exist.
Yetima mo to the tune of 3 billion. Now, wo 6 billion na kana. Media. Na me but the boss what I'm saying. Ma hu direction no. Medim baby as a contract eye den ekoye obi akwakofa broni pete bi di nanim o si o broni ni na ye nso no nechase most of the state properties are yet tunton yi nyina over here si o Chinese ni bi dia omoboa omodi ni din na ahye so keke eti aban ebetimi aya adwuma a recover a lot of money to the state a yenko IMF say yakwa kobo busia bi eti yesre Ghana for obi owo yi bia no aland here no is ready to help this government bibi biom be friend say oh ye pese wo boy this direction no aland will do it chese ono so nim dia wo no obetimi ahwe aba bibia atimi akoso eyie especially the third baby a watena waje kwadwuma nanka oba wo hwe the 10 strategic angles of you can say industries nanka ode ba nin eho ade nanka woka even about testers said Bangladesh as a poor nation say testers nkwa wo mutimi enya 30 billion annually na se Ghana ye na enya even 1/3 10 billion a ye beko IMF say kwako ye yana wo hwe the industrial starch the scarcity of it and I will share the demand any ade that's your buy any call industrial starch ho a we fi say yini yankopo adom ya nya salt a che say ye betima ye ho adwuma look at the demand for salt that yetete ho sa eti I wish the government were na mom the ye kanyina ne say make sure say everybody are involved in corruption, say your perception, say your day. Let us investigate. Where we find it, say I didn't say that you know. I would need to prosecute them. No, prosecute them. Let's confiscate their assets. Yen ton fam o man no. Ni enko yadim. Hwe wo ye say na e be demotivate one kasa wa point is. Say hey. Na ade a yade ma we mu no power sesa e be ha wo. Eti me so no me make sure say me nkonko ye bibia eye corruption a che say o china bi no ye fama ti mi de ba no be si number
I fa se na fa me nko ye papa sampi yale ho old boy mo woni election if you lead then
kojo asana mo koma samden para me ka kire hoops na doy u go di ne ka che airport e de kro police regional headquarters san kohwe ma golden baby ofi no kwaya ya do beka ho
when is we had you over
kojo experience in America da man who for Rollins one ama mo kra kotia na mo kwen e hunche ni ndama ya keken e tresi ya sigine beni dem abeti no kuku eba mampana dem na besia na yezi ba ho na no kunu chef from ho nti ye tracy accord the last porter so wo ye gold ni nyina that money nyina wia for that break you smart the train I will face with them atofon baba na eto wia na edu yen sika abraham that's how the trade was me ye can cheap pan 13 buckets come you go yale 13 buckets
of diamond
Fantiba police woke up that na be deputy minister angasa yenye bibia na mso count my entries ba wa ho mo nji angasa ye bi yenye bibi so bada kojo na ye bedru police headquarters in 8:15 with the solid paper to na me sign with na across na me solid tape to kojo me bi sam na American yo Hobson oje by 3 months na me kai da the diamond di obiala import from Ghana ngresam diamond in Kesi na Kesi like na malamu tu call police headquarters oh ngresam we were going to call you in fact what you brought were all sand and stones they told me that what we brought was sand and stone so what
police headquarters
muhiala
that's what I cocaine than go nde pada no.
I was so shocked that
diamond na one cassette we mo hu ina sisa was
mala makachi wo ye kotia me de ba sign me no do me de paper and I say bucket na ye de gumini no so owahin
if it was sand and stones bucket no wahin
owahin no one for office ya or ko me do 2 hours in number mbufu no
bucket police for no we hu
Sinde. Madam, when the military put your ban, I am here, or from Adinbram. Ebrina, Kofusa catch Golden Fiti Airport one. Ah, what that goes, police regional headquarters. I'm the one who require. Young man, the golden on you.
So that one, you are golden on you.
Now, say about brother, ma. No many Obokunenima. Could you, even at this age, Mosora Napa, no remember radio station, TV station here, Ajokupio. Azam ya bodmaba Musia or young pioneer. Young pioneer. There. The state is what makes you a human being in the first place. God no me. But without the state, you don't exist.
That's right.
Exactly. Because the state, if the state is not defending you, nobody can defend you. So some of the principles of young pioneer is that your first interest in God, your first interest in God, your best interest in the country. Could you only hear? Could you only hear to me? And can I work out population census neck at Ghana 15 million? Let me 15 million. Let me there some of come. Could you and some for
what 15 million?
What the come over? National service. Oh, it was I been into one account number for me. Yeah, that's how I go to original office. Could you? I got the national service staff or original office. What you want posting? No French, one national service staff. What the chair one? No, Bessiaba, Obi of Fibada Sankregua, and about second regional office. Well, bet now 3 days. So did he? So girl, on Fobialong. Just to wait for a certain document or the generate man or postings. Now, while Sankregua track what they are Kesi Krasibi, Mankan way Krasibi, a crumb. Nesse, it's head office. Nessika abandoned would you chow cow, or the chunk of freak out, Nessika non qua. Or ye bonana do ye musu. This amounts to murder. Kojo, onye just a it's a murder because Emma binum in Jessica in the hospital. My body's son on Yerban. One good thing afa. One good thing afa. No, you no Kojo Baumia, and we have eradicated ghost names, Maya apps, the map application. One Fabian call National Service Hall. For me, the first people that should have been arrested here, who the directors are. Because without the approval of the National Service Board, without the approval of the management, no individual person could have done what they have done. Now, I want to advise my own brother, John Mahama there. One of the reasons why Ghanaians voted for you is to fight corruption. Because the process of corruption or the impact of corruption, okay, yala. Adam will be. In the animal boso can grab portos war. The some aboso can portos or an Akroma Apointment no bed. Could you master the man? Sir, aboso can portos or what? In the Akroma because he means to see a bed. Oh, yeah, some. It's John. Your first priority, above all priorities, should be how to deal with those whose names come up. Say, every enthusiasm, Ghana for what is so oranuma. Naturally, Ghana Yibia now command 20 years. There. Could you call Roman Ridge? Roman Ridge, what I call Roman Ridge. And the audience ministry, a banging person, and there was a private developer. Private developer or the caterpillar basement central urutu urutu space executive word a friend the Roman Roger Bishafu be semi what you try to get or Cobrani wherever boon space on the head or least I was sent for got for will send there. Why can't you contract? They'll be say I will sign my government. None so what Tony Biaman wafa.
That's right.
Say your money the man. I'm showing them Mokoma to come. Now, be friend of some PL, Miss Mura. or money jump man my and then.
One has someone.
Samu na mo kona kwa me bi sam de sam man mura or money jump on one my and then. No ma kada ye na MPP na NDC. And say a pere bokrona. Na ebo wie na obechi wana de wichira ka she MPP. Another de wichira ka she NDC. Sonya dama na ncha fenyo marking. Ewrabe ya ye hwan wa be. Airport no kojeno, no ya press conference. O jana ya de. What's MPP no wiska? Another minority no wiska. Another afenyo marking. What's the equal wiska? So you want to put the weight of MPP behind that woman? It will never happen. Could you? A brain at our boy one in the Omaya, yellow gold, diamond, cocoa, and put this away Galamse Fafa. No man yet see Mrencha Okroma, I don't want to be. Said drive need traffic intersection. No him Bessiama. In Mrensiama, in Chesawa, you may be warrior. And then no one to chewing gama. Aya, a man your foe. One way mobile. Say, Sepedum Ghana in Mobara, what traffic light. Another could you be out doing your Yamato, and you prefer second will be a comma, Benkatesiamba, Musian, what did that? A big part other one, none of than a chain. So on a park, what time you have some ways needing to okay. No watch no origin tax. I don't go. No origin tax and personal lack was no one did no the national service. No one goes in it. It was different. Economic direct, it paid him. This is not the first time I hear a national economic dialogue. Akroma Koyenwo Senche. And for MPP for the Shala Danafu Webuan. What can one my church obey one bill on what? Na Mwoko in Ghana Agenda 2020. Ekaya Malaysia Fuwe Agenda 2020. Ghana beyond it, Metsibi. Na Samokwa, some such functions now. I am there. The same people waba as facilitators. The same people were facilitators. Nana A Bisade. And he did say, if you do the same thing the same way, you get the same results. Nanchadami Economic Forum. I am waiting for the implementation of the outcomes. No money something there. Into your boom man samba manuma batidamu. This is your world. My world is gone. I mean, my world is gone. I've crossed 60. It's a moment because my policy is let the youth commit their own mistakes and build their own experiences. Because I mean, my 1974 experience, but it's a simple if you are by 1974 experience, 70 experience, but it's a simple if you are by from one. Or send I read what's more terrible, one of the belt would go. I have one hour show the margin at the two best on the Fabium. I was thinking that in addition to whoever we brought as the leaders of the whatever discussions, the youth ought to have played a greater part because the future does not belong to Enyen, another in front of a woman. The future belongs to the youth. So it is the aspirations of the youth, not that they build the economy. They build Ghana. Because you are not even asking. More of the youth participating in that forum, but it's never too late. Oh, na sampi yali, na why they not why you be? We love the experience, but the experience now in the context of modern globalization, no be Yerekwan. If you have not paid be an one, no undo, no use them principles. Anyway, and where we are going, their principles may not be applicable. So I think that this president, why Yadibi and Crawford, most of his ministers are very young. Right?
Yeah.
President Mercy, that policy will produce Okudjata Brakwa, Omane Boama, and the rest. So I believe that in 10 years, the people that President Mahama has put on board to manage this country, they will be making mistakes. We must accept their mistakes because out of the mistakes, they will learn. But then they lead their generation. That's my generational belief, Kojo. So that's the only point that my fan was there. Or yeah, a bit down on the economic forum. However, it is a one outcome. It looks progressive. And Mr. Mahama has said there, he is giving us the leadership. But if you no go to show program, you say Ghana, you will be like what can you leadership? Oh,
you will be
as a what can you leadership? So when Mr. Mahama stood in Parliament there, I will prefer that leadership to this kind. I had hope, so I hope that will be the case. What that topic in body? That topic in body. Ejapa. Yeah. If we are young, there were 2 international books in a 1 Ghanaian book. Our general application. Including the prophecies of Nostradamus. I can get the book. Nostradamus had even predicted that this will be the last pope. And after the last pope, that may be the end of the world. Or that would be the destruction of the Catholic Church. He had predicted. In the Catholics, trying to figure out who should be the next pope.
And his legacy will be wiped up completely.
He predicted that. The other book are making kind of international application, Animal Farm. George Orwell. The third book I'm making kind of international application here, a Japanese document. Kojo, book when you import Troy.
But I'm
assembly wa sibiala o book nim. No the Bible. No book in the Bible. Who wait? Ne imagine here. Book no Kojo obi azonyo no juro yo.
Ye only author.
Only author. Nanso ye bogu bank na bank no wegu. Ya gba dam na wesi. Obe sem ko afosore kan ta book na making kan. Ko send you bakron so throw book be madam book heaven. Sir. Insino. Damu book obiala obeka the book no anya de pepe biala oboa. Because there's proof that the number of mining companies now, what can women, they are operating. Kojo, the friend then bank what can the what 9 billion or the buguni there? Why spend 25 billion? No numpong kutimpo. On numpong kutimpo. On way in Kojo, whom I'm very small, come and get him go more like the 20 city got by a bram. A cry by us, what's it by 26 cities? The 26 cities, a cry by so since you're buying what I can find the cities. No. Wait.
No man, no sort of.
Now, with the man reason.
Before I do one vision, one was a omo passe law be say, Ubetima to go to acquire. A day. And a salo, ye pass your parliament. You miss a year day, and I'm a bontia mangrove for 1 tick. Don't go for 2 go to now last minute answer you who say, say I pass it over. You know you we. Achimota, they bear to California, Achimota Forest. On Posa Waton. What you say, where I'm on move. Kojo, inches a chubby, no Kojo smart in a banam walk. No someone so what a nebin and what was who could just smart or paying your mogra. And on him that on an anan, Ogoviesica. Then try a damn bay and a Chimota Forest. I brought away you. I want a year at Chimota school. No, goes if you obey.
nti se le gone fi haba jipe fi haba na che da chi bi no school fufu bi beba ho onu mpo se John de ya well man nkofu no omeni ya bodama ni ye jinjim omeni
This one
ya bodama ni ye jinjim da kojo President Mahama obodu green junior lebe nese on chitin nkofu ma yen fon won nko asenji bia he should forget about the popularity man be in this in America
sir by June
nese o ma pain on chitin nkofu mfengum dem watching nu aboga pay to me na he should forget about the good Ghanaians gave us because ajana Ghana fu oh yen ye in the better Japo near better that corruption and oh here kase who's anamwa every radio station no one can corruption was some na see be ya ye yo revia addition nwanado onwe da nkwan onwe akọji sika de brown man na di sika na ba ya kenke party emi so forata watch na make dokuni sika na mkajimete
what you can for that
and you
what dokuni sika
na wanya mkajimete o man ben in the way the mati
serious o aka
asem re kan was ro na oyenyi bi sem o
aka aso na aka na serious o
man peyi atena ho ma wo ofase so akaji sika do de bo hwe omani wo be kenke part me se ofurata wachina malam dokuni sika na wanchi sika na mkajimete
well mungo expenditure for that kenke party so
dokuni nko no ba 50 Ghana
oh tell me years ago 74 obama me 20 you know these things you know as my Ghana for as Kwame Nkrumah or the Jehen or yeah our sense of humor you know say when we brand was kakano ko jebo je Kwame imagine as man so am hypertension bogum but what had happened in this country is despicable or devilish yet ha na hena airport yedi yesike so ya airport yedi yesike si wa tama mo okobrani Ghana airport a friend the company osabujafo you don't conform to our security measures you don't conform to administrative measures aditinya na akufo ade we dem ipokun momedi nti se private jet no so se security measures in yejuma amipo moko tagrada or search mbago or airport security na se wodo ko private jet section na se go do ko no check no check John if by June you have not dealt with the issue of corruption practically physically forget about the goodwill we have enjoyed. I've heard people talking to America. Nabi on a Namporia conference. Why brought National Service about some director? Minka we risk. Now go and say director. What are some for which a Asafru for the nation as Safrina or there's one as sir? One not to go.
And what now, Mike? And I did repeat.
Messi, sorry, I was suffering. Suffering was no. No, what about Safa for with the nature of Fusubanim Nasan as a Wutu? No, as I say, you're suffering. No,
what are suffering?
Would you what they
did to what I could Pusuba? No, that's our suffering. Other answer and so in the you can Mukasan Munko Fantasa. So we are to him. We are to him. Now, tear to pay. Say the fat Bantama Aquabom and share home by Aquabosic and Jam by now to him a water. Here, dear two and impinting no one sorry and dear Chibia. Ye betu.
You can't say Captain.
Hey! And in this case, who is that for him?
Akwana, what one on the more probable minister hospital? Uncountable. No, that be on director bia. Ah, kojo sumo wa sam so ya na.
Macho, next week
You
be repeat encore.
kojo Akroma baba.
Because uncle, in Zamani be one of the ministries, security from paying for so was Mama Bubo didn't see Sierra na when we worry. In him there. Obi oye Juma ministry ni bia 2 years when trying to counter. But ministry so we check out.
You. In some free being.
All the people the ministry contracted, they did not pay a single contractor, not a single person, including that ministry, no, the minister's wife's brother. He was not paid.
No, you na what a 12 million.
Contract staff.
W. One ministry we here we was supply.
Okay.
We say when we hear Juma ministry ni na. Sikano so yesi yetua wo muka.
No nso kojo ehun yetua sika $12 million o. Da won fanya Palugu dam ma o man pay na so na go na kosi wo. Why a part 12 million. Oba auditors report was why a final payment. It is the final payment that not by finance no why other payments.
Enyo, na chana we we factory ni kura anti final payment ni yutu
Yeah, ground on for blog to.
At this thing, at that soon na mo. Na before no Captain. Moment take it proceed.
No, but I think sir. Maybe they are working on documents.
Let yen take it crusade on the name NIB. Say or more reverted to the former name BNI.
On the sunsun.
NIB is sunsun bi animo.
I tell a bank.
That what them say OBB service. Now we are here bank no friend na do akoje bosia no wantua na. Ana say share.
Oh sir.
Me na make a job.
NIB
na ega no bebre di say ye National Investment Bank.
No, but uncle, enye ne ye bonyame pay. I don't think that we would actually condone some of these things. Ame maka, and I will repeat there. Obie nya sasido obeye djuma no nya mfaso we djuma no. But made awe djuma na wo nso a anye. Sika no we djuma no ho so a esimezi. Ebe yo aba.
Mo from na Ranzo mo from yes papa. Chini wo.
Yeah no. Pano no he.
Kopo no ya ma.
Ya abon. Na one tin e depend as a pie glass.
Kojo pe wo fa kufado. And no si yenkotu Burkina Faso papa ni. Twari. Ibrahim. E wa zori ya wonu kobo. E wa za brentani ya wonu kobo.
What change a man for mentality? I'm telling you. Hey,
no, it's serious.
It should be done.
And now the guy can leadership.
Oh, now everything under the sun.
What do Dubai?
Leadership.
What do Dubai for Kasa? I'm saying, if you all we have is the leadership.
Leadership.
And you know, Opia idea to my beshan in Sebiano, Mufrina Kumum, a gentleman. Emrofo, a ya no more per se or more jidding than say Umbenyesika. Before, especially Ghana. Epesi enyasika sin edin ye beje
esi dan tin support
so on e what about more dete cantonment laboni airport area Roma rate what dey mo hwe sky rising na birthday say win me say security for no pa o mo nya detailed investigation o mo hwe say ehin for na o yi no wo beje bi o mo ya former ministers wo beje bi former ye can say appointees awo mo sisi sa dan no esi wo be kono nya omudi na da so look. There was a time someone told me, say, Owana or Mufre, would there be more office in it? Oba, I do afraid. Was this as we were la money high? For a deal way to so. Must know. And you'll be there. You're ready. Was it do it? And was I catch and say, well, yeah, one bad date and got 2014. Now, I say, oh, yeah, you know, now end this in the war venue. These are some of the criminal things. Look, Lands Commission say subject to proper investigations. What? Sika Ghana by Bignano. yen ko bebia nkonkwaje bosianta aso ya di de to look I am against all those who are saying say people should not be picked in the Rambo style. They should do it. Nancy Adam say e better no be your machiche no na ye say ye susu say Ghana sika bia fa wonsam na fe ye romance oh ana oh mad e da be na obitima ba oh ba obenum tea na obenum coffee. Look, we should stop that.
One Victor Salome.
Yes.
All go prison oxygen oxygen bottle no genichi. What no cotton green go we. One critic tachuchu kata. Our chapel no kitchen.
I don't question no. Near no who see we.
No what do you mean?
Moti was say Anna but too quite indefinitely.
No, me
Moti wonu.
Me
Sabiari.
Assembly na of aka.
Mopa the operational teams on Beko you know. Mon family any mona mo hade.
Ode man ko.
Me salary.
There be said be able to have.
I said send me salary. Mo dia mon family show na yankwa chichi wo mo keke. Na ka bo ho achi in this country.
What
that's how mo ti wo again.
What ka mo na ko butu.
I guess how no mo ti wo again.
Saboteur.
Say Anna dear. Look. Men. Okay? Say yesterday say you decide ni ya dwuma. Hey, you do corruption I say that.
Kojo, my kind of program here. It's here. If Mahama does not succeed, this democracy practicing to collapse in Ghana. Because Teo, Wamayan hang parliament one MPP majority, you will motium. Na Ghana for my hang parliament. Yeah. Ni yuma nusukosi. And if Ghana force hey, no mabiara pebiaran.
Yes, when you to test na abroso.
It's a major national statement. In the government of Apointment elections ago. O send there Ghana for ye sunsun nyina ya kasala na pa ya da Mahama no mu. It's a one wa friend na you am cousin or munuan munja. No. Hey, so what for we are do mosque bonka for mosque.
Asofo no so mu didi anim so mu papa cha no. You should stop it. And just e be bo mu di a che mu. What is the meaning of that? Wo moti honom na ye can say amanfo bo mayi fom. Moti honom no mo ayam ho say mo di nje ho. Abaya balance e ba be ye yiso a Musa na mo fiche papa cha wo. Odo so ye dey. President Mahama at times no wo dey o si yo mate aye wadwuma. Said there obi kokofa Central Bank governor from Nigeria. A man who saw my po for reactor chairman. Send a bay a young goony bank. Or buy you for reactor suggest or go push your chebi. I don't two kako chebi. What call ye, Mutana say, pe no musoriginae. Best 11 minutes. Ye bomb by a young body of a do chebino. 11 minutes. Look go to Bible near dinner. A joy na mema. Yes, you picture kakra. I know what one kasa kuntina kitchen ye be animo mudie. Papa ni so babang back ababese anko. No. Tamu ko ese sa woda mi fie. E ma papa ni da ni fie. What kan ye so bibia ni ho. Wonfa wonsanka. Ade tia no patututu omutu ye. Ofa ne private jet. Wo dru ayi midday news, breaking news. That particular person no etia obaye no. Ya collapse the bank. They say, Papa ne Madame Fubi Kasaye was say won nipa boni ni a wo wiase a was sense as a bonsam senken furiata.
Kojo, I was na wo MPP miso. Bank
me MPP be mo.
Mati, miso da.
Me MPP o. Me movement for change.
Okay. For sure.
Okay. We see a master on American chopper.
That one do MPP ni.
Koja.
Why MPP ni still? Is that no?
I see people ni.
Wait, why MPP ni?
Wait. Oh, you wait. I see people ni.
Oh, what that? Me so why MPP ni? What that you want to be no? Why MPP ni?
No mbisa sama. Kojo. Bank ni kupe na muguni. Kojo. Bank no kupe na muguni.
No, 11.
No, then a bank 11 no guni. Nyimpa kupe na wojelin. Atuation. Oh yeah, then nankuti na wojelin. Enti wo fan kwanfu mpon court trial. Na court mpon kade yeja hon. Iyo nya discrimination there.
And when I was on court no. Me Atwesian matter no men can say me transi be you know the lawyers no yem wajuma me transi be nya bill beba fie then we'll talk about Atwesian proper.
This is President Mahama. Imam is man too. Say pardon me over the man.
No, sure. The reason is that share.
And this is data bank you do 1 year with Brumazi.
No, I do
banks, no.
Say, and this data bank
banks
in this country.
Honestly, be far.
Look, it's time we use Moses' law.
They were coerced to do something for the party in power then. Even more Akroma NDC for we catch on someone contested John Mahama. I am for license amount.
What do you say in our Japan?
Oh, I know that. Other banks, you know, Eddie abandoning kind call courts. Court the booty abandoning through. Where Parker said you want, I don't bet time the judgment debt document in Ekutan and San President to be what could not be able to move.
Could you? Namadruwa, Jimbra.
No.
And a pabaya non con. Could you? Could you? I hope since not a dromada Cosindumni bank in them. Motorcycle 2000. Ghana year bubu number room. Sabuchiko Yesica, Uncanon, say a pirate, like a fiscaba, and on no queen on nighto. Was said a discabi fee. Minkado be a chrono. The Ghana Niba wow, teach now wire bank, missing yan you think crassy. I'm quite to commercial bank. Ebony Gen Bank, Ebony Gen Bank. No, no, man can sim from me saffron. So, caught a number for so pomba. Nasa, if you have do good trackawa. No, I can do more than I'm da Kumasi. Into a bank, woman is going to go to your upper canon to top premise. They say, if you cut the supplier, what are you doing to the fishmongers?
And once a purpose in Duma Yinangasan during President Mahama time, and a contractors here say, bank no, and more a
Bishano for you.
And T. Purpose in Dumne a bank as I, say yes, I dare ye trio mocha, ye be triafa or bank no, send a bay on Subenosica. A bank sign, more year audit. Epoko drew baby say, Sassika with ye, more dear to Muse, or more year Juma, a big usu year Juma. A Juma de Bebre or more rejected. And I'm more agree on a certain amount. Was your program, Montriamano. Me say, me, I am a witness. Sir Kufuado instructed Kenu Furiata to pay. Well, yes, sir, I will pay. Yes, sir. Hopefully, was a galaway. Look. Papa si indum ekofa gabia sarotine akon efa gari ni makon as the lawyers wo mu jisika ma na odi o mu che the 50-50 sika kesi senga hwana ngempe enso wo mo boy keru frata se company da because as se obi adumagu na ne nko na aduma sorry yet wonum enterprise look say this month ekwawiye na enterprise insurance edda supita government insurance dey kai one ade President Mahama ne dey be yo from ha na enye papa
you know say your banks are Ghana a foreign owner. Most banks are papa na Prudential Bank any na foreign banks.
Yes,
no kodo
eti egu yanga say dey
kodo mi sawa kwesa kan ye ya na fatawu
David
Kusaku, one you na fatawu.
Betacheful. Kusaku, I am ye.
Nasu fatawu for Nigeria.
Fatawu in Nigeria.
Insana.
I am ye. Watch you.
Honey, as I may tell you.
As I get about.
Then check. COVID album, you know you're going. Ever for airporter. Did Fatawu, no, what discount you say 17 million, no more $1 million. Abanayo.
Sasa we are bossy. I'm as me. What I say, Captain, what I say on the 18th of December, yet to about 18th of December. The then National Security Coordinator no war airport, your friend Kesi, will be a presidential gate. Emma Nigeria Nibi, Efa or the 4 Land Cruisers, yan scanning BBA room. And what the firm. That time, ye me frɛ Batman or my boys in by ye walk the old VIP presidential gate no wo hu si abegu ho no ana ko bie dwubre ho no mu e ma papa no ana ko yi same way the new security coordinator should try and investigate why that man was given the presidential gate. Not even a minister. So your finance minister and attorney general, I be BS gate in the amount. Why a foreigner? Who your diplomat?
Fatau.
Wakofa Fatau. Kwesi akuti o dia kofa Fatau say, "O ma be you president." Me say they should investigate. Certain crisis say, "Me share that year petition on that." They must investigate. And then nobody going to answer me. And I said, "Who you in association with a certain family?"
Now, people like you, Kofi, don't come on air alone. Because every Ghanaian has a right to give information.
Yes.
There, our point now, say, if we are uniting to fight for the deliverance of Ghana, we should do that.
Yeah.
Irrespective of political affiliation. Because, Captain, woman mention some tifio number honams a we're in na Ghana bana yidiri jawan ono ya me yem shishaman na obi de bibia na nyame yaw de bibia na nyame yaw de airport no yedi yezike so ya innovate terminal 1 no ye tamale na Kumasi airport ni san ye terminal 2 sana John Bay terminal 3 what time of banchuko we just guy we just guy what ni security arrangement what then
it's ho Chinese for India fui and they go do for free they don't declare neko obi ohono mu a wo ba who say oh ni luggage ni dollars nkwa na ye muma neko do you know why onu no ye be ka na chi ye be ka na chi na
oh, that's Wednesday night permanent.
Okay, Makacho Mutuka Makacho.
No, to Nabo, Mama, they don't fresh one.
Got to mention Madame Fubako, Richard Johnson, or Paris is here, or any PhD. On another year, DC, our Northtown, Akufo-Addo, the first term. And he was rated the best. I mean, number 1 DCE in Ghana.
Still investigating.
Number 1 in Ghana. Yep, second term. Just say, or Muyi Papa if you hold ya. Hey!
Or quite investigate.
Anna, what did you? Messy Papa no, or Papa Northtown. The Coco Bisanasi. Miss of free officer, one city say, Lord, because what or Juma. Ekitana what the bank for eti what no kokko body the body am for the obekun
yo mama
ana wonim second term no mo ye no and will take advantage no ba me konko me PhD eti program bi president ko Akufo-Addo ko Paris and will call program bi kuna hey Johnson why you are here and I say na sa opa mo me but say what me the best number 1 DC in the country let you say or no essential in the same farmer no ground. Obia koyi that to actually. So Richard, we greet you. Or say, ever Paris.
We must be away.